Good morning children. In the last class we have done up to 13th question in workbook. Today let us do the 14th question in page number 55 workbook. Okay children. In the last class we have completed up to 13th question in the workbook. Today let us do the 14th question in page number 55 workbook. Okay children. Now I am going to read the 14th question. A large tank has 1500 liters of water. 12 liters of water flows out from the tank in 1 minute. Find out in how many minutes will the tank be empty. So, in the tank how much of water is there? There is 1500 liters of water is there. And 12 liters of water is flowing out from the tank in 1 minute. Now we have to find out the time at which the tank gets empty. Now we have to find out the time at which the tank gets empty. Here we have to use the operation division. Okay children, let us do the sum. So how much water is in the tank? Quantity of water. Quantity of water is equal to 1500 liters. Quantity of water is 1500 liters. So quantity of water taken out from the tank. Quantity of water flows out in 1 minute. In 1 minute. M-I-N-U-T, sorry children. In 1 minute. So quantity of water flows out in 1 minute is equal to 12 liters. Okay children, in the tank there is 1500 liters of water and 12 liters of water is flowing out in 1 minute. Now we have to find out the time taken to empty the tank. Time taken to empty the tank. To empty the tank. Here we have to use the operation division. 1500 liters divided by 12 liters. So let us divide. 1500 divided by 12. 12 ones are 12. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. Bring down 0. 12 twos are 24. 10 minus 4 is 6. 2 minus 2 is 0. Bring down 0. 12 fives are 60. 12 fives are 60. There are no more numbers to bring down. So the division is completed. So it takes 125 minutes to empty the tank. Okay children, it takes 125 meters to empty the tank. 125 minutes to empty the tank. Okay children. Now let us do the 15th question. Let us do the 15th sum. So now I am reading the 15th question. Sania went to a zoo. She took 572 bananas for monkeys and 500 chilies for the parrots. If there are 22 monkeys and 60 parrots, then find out the share of each animal distributed equally. So Sania has went to zoo. She has taken 572 bananas to feed the monkeys and 100 chilies to feed the parrots. So in the zoo there are 22 monkeys and 60 parrots. Now we have to find out how many bananas will each monkey get and how many chilies does each parrot get. For that we have to use the operation division. Okay children. So number of bananas got by each monkey. Number of bananas got by each monkey. that is equal to 572 divided by 22. So we have to divide 572 with 22. So 22 goes in 557 2 times. 22 goes in 57 2 times. 7 minus 4 is 3. 5 minus 4 is 1. Bring down 2. 22 goes 6 times in 132. 22 6 are 132. 132 minus 132 is 0. So each monkey will get 26 bananas. Each monkey will get 26 bananas. Now we have to find out how many chilies will each parrot get. Number of chilies got by each parrot. Each parrot. You have to divide 1200 with 60. Okay children? You have to divide 1200 with 60. Children, I am doing the division here. We have to divide 1200 with 60. Okay children? 60 twos are 120. 60 twos are 120. So, bring down 0. When you bring down a 0, if there is 0 here, you have to put 0 in the quotient. So, each parrot will get 20 chilies. Each parrot will get 20 chilies. Okay children, you understand? Each monkey will get 26 bananas and each parrot will get 20 chilies. Okay. Now let us do the MCQs in page number 56. Okay children. Now let us do the MCQs in page number 56. Page number 56. Let us do the MCQs. MCQs. Okay children. Let us do the first question. Okay children, here I am reading the first question. 2345 divided by 2345. So the options are A1, B0, C2. So when you divide a number by itself, you will get the answer as 1. So all of you pick the option A for the first question. So second question is, you have to divide 81,528 by 4. You have to divide 81,528 by 4. Here the options are 20,342, B 20,000, C 20,382. So let us divide 81,528 with 4. Okay children? 4 twos are 8. Bring down 1. 1 is smaller than 4, so bring down the other number. So it is 15. 4 threes are 12. 15 minus 2 is 12 is 3. Bring down 2. 4 eights are 32. Bring down 8. 4 twos are 8. So the answer is 20,382. All of you pick the C option. Okay children, you pick the C option for second question. Okay children. Now let us do the third sum. Let us do the third sum. (9,999) divided by 11. 9,999 divided by 11. Here the options are 909, B 99, C 9. So the answer is 909. When you divide 9,999 by 11, you will get the answer 909. So all of you pick the option A A. Okay children. Now let us do the fourth question. 0 divided by 84,567. Here the options are A 1, B 0, C 84,567. So if you divide 0 by any number, the answer will always be 0. So all of you pick the option B. Okay children? All of you pick the option B. The remainder of 24,000 divided by 100 is, sorry children, the remainder of 2,400 divided by 10 is. So here the options are A1, B2 and C 0. So you have to divide 2,400 with 10. You all know that when you divide a number by 10, the digit at the ones place will be the remainder and the remaining digits will be the quotient. So here the remainder is 0. So all of you tick the option C. Okay children. Now let us do the sixth question. Let us do the sixth question. So what is the sixth question? Divide 45,169 with 1000. You have to divide 45,169 by 1000. If you divide a number by 1000, the digit at its hundreds, tens and ones place will be the remainder and the remaining digit will be the quotient. Here you have to find out the quotient. So the quotient is 45. So the option A is 45, option B is 51, option C is 451. All of you pick the option A. Okay children. Let us do the seventh question. Here you have to divide 24,567 with 100. So when you divide a number with 100, the digit at its tens place and ones place will be the remainder and the remaining digits will be the quotient. So here the options are 245, B 456, C 67. All of you pick the option C. C is the correct option. Okay children? You all of you pick the C option for seventh question. Now I am reading the eighth question. 9 into 9 is equal to 81. 81 divided by dash is equal to 9. So 81 divided by 9 is equal to 9. So all of you tick the option B. So when you divide 81 by 9, you will get the answer as 9. So all of you tick the option B. Okay children. Dash minutes are there in 6,540 seconds. So here the options are A 100, B 9, C 109. So all of you take the option C. Here you have to divide 6,540 with 60 and you will get the answer as 109. So all of you take the option C. Okay children. Now I am reading the 10th question. 1,450 can be divided into dash equal parts. Here the options are A 3, B 5, C 7. Here 5 divides 1,450 into equal parts. So all of you pick the option B for the 10th question. All of you tick the option B for the 10th question. Okay children. Now let us do the application part. Okay children. Now let us do the application part in page number 57. Now let us do the application part in page number 57. Okay children. here the objective is to apply the knowledge of division in real life. So what is the question given here is collect the following data from any nearby shop. So here some data is given. You have to collect it from the nearby shop. Okay children. Expenditure on various items in a month. So let us write down. Here you have to collect some information from the nearby shopkeeper. So the first one is goods. So and the amount spent on goods is rupees 23,465. The second one is transport. You have to visit the nearby shop and ask the shopkeeper for the following information. First the amount spent on goods, the amount spent on transportation. So the amount spent on transportation is 2,650. And the third one is electricity. You have to find out the amount spent on electricity. So he spends 1,500 on electricity. And the last one is shop rent. So what is the shop rent? The shop rent is 4,500. After collecting the information from the shopkeeper, we have to answer some questions given under the table. Here the first question is total amount spent in the month. So you have to find out the total amount. For that you have to add all these numbers. So the total amount is 32,115. You will get 32,115 after adding all these numbers. Okay children. Now let us find out the second question. Average amount spent per a day. Now we have to find out the average amount spent per a day. For that you have to divide 32,115 with 30. Okay children. So after dividing 32,115 with 30, we will get the answer as 1,070. Okay children. Here I am not showing the division. I am simply writing the answers. You can divide and find out the answers afterwards. Okay children. Third question. Total amount spent in a month on transport and electricity. We have to add the amount spent on transport and electricity. The answer is rupees 4,150. Okay children. You have to add the amount spent on transportation and electricity. And the answer is 4,150. Next, fourth question. Average amount spent per day on transport and electricity. For finding out the average amount spent per day, you have to divide 4,150 with 30. So the answer is 137. So you have to divide 4,150 with 30 to get the average amount spent per a day. Here I have not done the division, I have written the answer directly. Okay children. Now I am reading the fifth question. Total and average amount spent on goods and rent are. Now you have to add the amount spent on goods and rent. And you will get the answer as 27,965. This is the amount spent on goods and shop rent. Okay children. After that what you have to do is you have to divide this with 30 to get the amount spent per a day. You have to divide it with 30 to get the amount spent per a day. The answer is 932. Here I have not divided. You can divide it and find it out later. Okay children. The next question, which is sixth question. I would like to thank Dash for helping me in this application. My teacher. You have to write down the answer as my teacher. Next, seventh question. By doing this application, I learned Dash. What did you learn? To apply the knowledge of division in real life. To apply the knowledge of division in real life. And the eighth question is, how many days you have taken to complete this application? That is 1 day. All of you write it down as one day. Okay children. So this is the application. Now I am going to explain you about tomorrow's homework. So tomorrow's homework is you have to complete the C3 part. So here what is in C3 part? In C3 part you are given to install the value of sharing. So it is about the value of sharing. Sharing is a feeling of enjoying something equally with others. So think of an example in real life where you can share something equally. So you have to write about the value sharing. Here you can express it by using a mathematical expression, or you can express it by using a mathematical statement, or you can draw a picture. You can show the value of sharing by expressing a mathematical statement, or you can draw a picture of sharing. Okay children? Or even you can write few words about sharing. So there are three things. The first one is you have to write down the mathematical statement for the value sharing, or you can draw the picture for the value of sharing, or you can even write few lines about sharing. So whatever you like, you can do among the three. You can do any one thing among the three. Okay children, you all complete the C3 part for homework. That's all for today's class. Okay, bye.